Is the US-Europe alliance finally back from the dead, or this is just a masterclass in diplomatic gaslighting? In last 24 hours, the world has been reeling from Secretary of State Marco Rubio keynote at the Munich Secretary Conference. After a year of threats over Greenland and trade wars, Rubio just did the unthinkable. He called America a child of Europe and got standing ovation from the every people the Trump administration has been roasting for months. But behind the applause, there is a much darker warning about the civilizational erasure. Today we are breaking down the secret messages in the Rubio doctrine and what it means for the next phase of the US-EU relations. A year ago, Vice President J.D. Vance basically told Europe they were on their own. He straight up tells Europe the biggest threat is not Russia or China, it's from within. Free speech, crackdowns, migration chaos, cultural decline. The room goes dead silent. Watch this video.
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values, values shared with the United States of America.
Fast forward to yesterday and Marco Rubio walks in with a totally different vibe. He talked about shared history, the battles and the destiny of Western civilization. European Union President Ursula von der Leyen, she literally says she was very much reassured, calls him a good friend and strong ally. Relief washing over the room after last year's freeze out. Take a look at this video.
Very much reassured by the speech of the Secretary of State. We know him. He's a good friend, a strong ally. Indeed, this was for me very reassuring to listen to him. We know that in the administration some have a harsher tone on these topics, but the Secretary of State was very clear. He said, we want a strong Europe in the alliance.
Rubio made it clear the US is done being the orderly caretaker of Western managed decline. We will stay friends, but you must pay your own defense and fix your own borders. While the speech made headlines, the real action happened in the hallways. Rubio met with the President Zelensky to discuss what Trump called a definitive end to the blood shield. This is the part that has everyone nervous. Rubio admitted, we don't even know if Russia is serious about peace, but the US is officially testing Putin now. We are seeing a shift from as long as it takes, ending it once and for all. Now here is where things get heated. Rubio did not just talk about tanks and missiles. He went after European culture. He slammed climate cult, energy policies and warned that mass migration is causing civilization erasure. This has sparked a massive backlash from EU officials like Kaja Kallas, who fired back that Europe doesn't need saving. She straight up mocked it. Europe is not facing civilization erasure. She fired shot at European bashing, saying people still line up to join the EU club, even shouting out Canada. Take a look at this video.
Contrary to what some may say, woke, decadent Europe is not facing civilizational erasure. In fact, people still want to join our club, and not just fellow Europeans. When I was in Canada last year, I was told that over 40% of Canadians have an interest in joining the European Union. So the waiting list is quite long.
Kaja Kallas mentioned that when Russia go to the war, they go alone because they don't have allies. When America goes to the war, a lot of us go with you and we lose our people on the way. She added that the US also need us to maintain its superpower status, highlighting the America's global power relies on alliance, especially with Europe, rather than going solo like an isolated Russia. Take a look at this video.
The superpowers. What is actually the difference? When, for example, Russia goes to war, they go alone because they don't have allies. When America goes to wars, then a lot of us go with you, and we lose our people on the way. So that means that you also need us in your, to be this superpower.
Is Marco Rubio the good cop of the Trump administration, or he is just a more polite version of the same America First Trump? Either way, the Munich speech was turning point. Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one.